Welcome to my studio and another video on how I podcast. If you've never seen any of these videos before, I don't tell you how to podcast. I just show you what I do, and you can take away from it whatever you can or just discard it all. Today it's going to be a newscast, a broadcast for the radio, but I do it exactly the same way as I do for any podcasting. I'm going to show you how I record and edit and a very, very simple tool to help out in the editing process. So with that, let's go ahead and switch on over to the big boy camera and jump right into it. I have gathered my news. I've written my news. I've written summaries for my news. And now it's time to read the news. Now, before we go any further, I am going to introduce you to a $3 miracle maker. maybe that's too strong of language, but this $3 item will help your production immensely. That's a guarantee. I guarantee you, and I'm going to show you how I use it. It's this bad boy. You see that? Let's look over here. Anybody know what that is? That is a dog clicker. Yeah, they use these to train dogs. I've never used one. I use this to boost my productivity. That way I can read cold or hot. Doesn't matter either way. This will help me edit really quick. So here we go. This is how we do it. Well, this is how I do it. Remember, I don't tell you guys how to do things. You do it your own way. I'm just showing you how I do it. The Tullahoma Police Department is teaming up with the Tennessee Highway Safety Office for the Operation Southern Slowdown campaign. This multi-jurisdictional effort aims to enhance... See? Now I know that I goofed up and I know where to... I can skip to the next click, okay? I'll show you. This multi-jurisdictional effort aims to enhance enforcement measures from July 17th to July 23rd in order to address the issue of speeding across the South. When I do that, when I throw a fit, that means I'm going to start all over. And I can see that in my edits. This multi-jurisdictional effort aims to enhance enforcement measures from July 17th to July 23rd in order to address the issue of speeding across the southeastern region. Speeding-related incidents. Enforcement activities to reduce speeding-related accidents. To enforce activity, awareness and enforce... see, there we go. As part of the initiative, oh my gosh. See? And it works. This works. I'm showing you. I'm not candy coating. I'm not overacting. This is what happens every single day as I wrestle the news into submission. As part of the initiative, the Tullahoma Police Department will increase education, awareness, and enforcement activities to reduce speeding-related accidents, injuries, and fatalities. Expect heightened police presence in... Oh my gosh, what is that sentence? Expect heightened police... Now I got the dogs barking downstairs. It's okay, because I have my dog clicker. Won't make them stop, but here we are. Okay, I'm going to jump forward, because they'll go on and on and on. Expect heightened police... Heightened. It's heightened. That's how we say it. Expect heightened police... Expect heightened police presence. Expect heightened police... I'm not... This is it. This is how ugly it gets. Expect heightened police presence in residential areas and major roadways during this period. It's like pulling teeth. That's just one. I got two more to do. This one looks like it's going to be a ball buster. All right, cold read.
Approximately 10 hours later.
All right. Woo. That was the regular news. And I'm going to record the short news. I do one long news segment, 3 to 4.5 minutes or so, and then 2 1-minute news updates, headlines. So you don't need, I mean, it's the same thing. You saw how terrible it is doing that. So I'm going to shut all this down in order to get set up to edit right now. And just like that, we're back. It's a different day, a different week. It may even be a different month. I didn't think this video through very carefully, logistically speaking. In fact, what you're going to hear is part of this audio is going to be double processed. I'll explain that a little bit later on, or I may not. So you can see I have my file imported, and what a mess. Okay, that's a lot of file there. How much? 16 and a half minutes practically of a news article that's going to be, or a news file broadcast that's going to be about 3 minutes long or so. You can see here's some chit chat. That's just, okay, chit chat. Anyway, I have a template that's set up for doing the news. This template already has files included, files that I use every single day, and I don't need to be importing them all the time. So I just created a template that has the files that I use every day, plus the settings that I use every single time that I do news, compression and EQ and limiting and gate and all of that good stuff. It's already pre-programmed. I did it one time. I spent the time to set up a template, and then I never have to do it again for this particular type of operation, the news more specifically. Now, a lot of this is going to be chit-chat in here. I guarantee you it. Okay, so I know that it's going to begin right here. How do I know that? Because I'm used to looking at my audio files every single day. You can already see clicks in here. Let me move this over, and I know that this screen is humongous, and so it's going to actually look really tiny on your end. So I'll try and zoom in where I can during post. And let me drag this all the way back down over here. What I have is this top file. That is the bed, the news bed, music, just music. And it sounds something like this, real generic. Okay, then this is my regular everyday introduction. Spring Street Market in Manchester presents your daily news. See, I don't need to replay that. I'm sorry, I don't need to re-record that every day now, do I? Why would I do that? I say the same exact thing. I have a couple of stingers down here to fill in time at the end. You'll see that. And then back over here is the ending, the outro, where it has a nice little space here to drop in daily deals from our local grocery store. Okay. That's why there's that blank right there. Anyway, let's just get into it. I can do other videos that'll get more into creating templates. If you're interested in that type of thing, you know how to let me know. Let's back up all the way to the beginning and let's get started. And away we go. The Tullahoma Police Department is teaming up with the Tennessee Highway Safety Office for the Operation Southern Slowdown campaign. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. Let me turn up my headphones. The Tullahoma Police Department is teaming up with the Tennessee Highway Safety Office for the Operation Southern Slowdown campaign. This multi-jurisdictional effort aims to enhance... Oh, click right there. That means that that was no good, just this part. So I'm going to cut that right there. Again, I'm using... No, not again. I forgot to tell you. I use a DAW called Reaper. Reaper is a very powerful DAW, and I have worked as a professional audio engineer in a past life, and so I've used the professional audio engineer DAWs, digital audio workstations, and this one is every bit as powerful at a fraction of the cost. And for $60 for a personal license, I would recommend that you do whatever you can in order to get away from using Audacity. Okay, that's my hip tip. So I know that we're going to start again here. I know. Oh, I'm talking to you in the video there. You already saw that part, so now I can skip ahead. I know. Here's a couple of clicks telling me, try this. This multi-jurisdictional effort aims to enhance enforcement measures from July. So that's good. So I'm going to cut there and highlight that and delete. And yeah, I'll do all kinds of videos on how to use Reaper if you want to hear or see those. Campaign. This multi-jurisdictional effort aims to enhance enforcement measures from July 17th to July 23rd in order to address... Okay, so I know I can already see my clicks. See this? That's why that dog clicker is so helpful. I could just see what's going on, and I know this is all just a big hot mess. In order to address this multi-jurisdictional effort aims to enhance enforcement. Okay, so I threw a fit. Remember the first part of the video? That means, you know what? Go all the way back to here and just discard that. We're going to start that all over again. Here we go. Moving on back. Okay. Crossfades are your friend. I don't have time in this video. It's already going to be too long to talk about all of this stuff. Operation Southern... But I am available to make more videos. The Operation Southern Slowdown Campaign. This multi-jurisdictional effort aims to enhance enforcement measures from July 17th to July 23rd in order to address the issue of speeding across the southeastern region. Okay, now... We haven't got to the part from the first part of the video where it gets really ugly yet, but you can already see the advantage of having a clicker to help you edit. Across the southeastern region, Alabama, Florida, and South Carolina will also participate in this campaign. As part of the... Okay, do I like that big long pause? Campaign. As part of the... Actually, I do. A lot of times I keep things really tight, but every once in a while you want things to breathe. Another thing that I was going to tell you, one of the advantages of doing this is, have you ever been watching a video of somebody that you love? You watch them all the time, and all of a sudden, it's like the scene from The Matrix with the black cat, deja vu. Oh, there was a glitch in The Matrix. You hear them say the same thing over again, and you can even see their facial expressions like, okay, I got to cut that out. They didn't cut it out. They did not edit it out because they forgot about it. They forgot. I mean, that's an easy thing to do, but you cannot forget about it when you have a big old spike in your waveform right here telling you, whoa, stop, something's wrong. Okay. Have I sold you yet on a $3 dog clicker campaign? As part of the initiative, the Tullahoma Police Department will increase education, awareness, and enforcement activities to reduce speeding-related incidents. Yep. Enforcement incidents. Enforcement activities to... Okay. Speeding-related incidents. Awareness and enforcement activities. Okay, enforcement activities. Activities. I'm going to cut right there. And... Enforcement activities. And right here is activities. Look at that. Oh, I see clicks. We're going to redo this anyway, but... I edited right in the middle of a sentence. And enforcement activities to... In fact, in between a word. And enforcement activities to reduce... Act is from another take. Activities is from... And enforcement activities to reduce speeding-related accidents. To enforce... Okay, look, I had a big old fit. Let's see, there we go. Okay, so now I know, just skip this. Let's go, whoops, let's go on over here and see what we have. Let me zoom out, make sure I am going to stick with this take here. I know I'm talking fast and I'm going fast and whatnot. Once you're used to doing this, I've been editing audio for decades. And enforcement it works. This works. I'm showing you. Okay, so that's me ranting and raving there. As part of the initiative, the Tullahoma Police Department will increase education, awareness, and enforcement activities to... There, I could do it right there, too. Why not? I mean, the first part of that last take was fine. Let's just see what we have here. Let's back up a little bit more. And bring this bad boy over here. Get that in real close. Zoom in. Get even closer. Make it like a natural word, the natural flow. And enforcement activities to reduce speeding-related accidents, injuries, and fatalities. I mean, look at that. That's a sentence that was completed like 30 seconds apart. Let me back up here and try that. As part of the initiative, the Tullahoma Police Department will increase education, awareness, and enforcement activities to reduce speeding-related accidents, injuries, and fatalities. Okay, now this is all just junk. Let's go down here. What do we have here? Now I got the dogs barking down. Oh, dogs were barking. You saw that in the video. And you know what? Yes, that was... My studio is sound treated, and I had the door closed, and I'm upstairs. They were downstairs. They just bark way too loud. I even yelled downstairs, but I'm not going to let that be on the video here. Okay, what do we have? Okay. Stephen Carpenter, a former... Okay, was that the end of that? I didn't even pay attention. Was that the end of that. Oh my gosh, what is... expect heightened related accidents, injuries, and fatalities. Okay, I wasn't done. Okay, I'm going to jump forward. It's okay, because I have my dog. Now I got the dog. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, so I am doing fine. Here we go. Let's go back down here. Activities to reduce speeding-related accidents, injuries, and fatalities. Okay, so after that edit, let's just go ahead and listen to it. The Tullahoma Police Department is teaming up with the Tennessee Highway Safety Office for the Operation Southern Slowdown campaign. This multi-jurisdictional effort aims to enhance enforcement measures from July 17th to July 23rd in order to address the issue of speeding across the southeastern region. Alabama, Florida, and South Carolina will also participate in this campaign. As part of the initiative, the Tullahoma Police Department will increase education, awareness, and enforcement activities to reduce speeding-related accidents, injuries, and fatalities. Okay, so that was about a 35-second story that took me minutes and minutes to do, several minutes to do. But thank you, little dog clicker, for helping me visually see what I needed to edit out. Now, what I do here is I like to lasso all these clips together and glue them together so that I just have one block. I know that that's my story. That's a story right there. Anyway, I don't need to show you the rest because it's gonna repeat the same process over and over and over again until I get to the ending. So once again, I will tell you that I'm willing to do videos on how I edit. Not how you should edit, but how I edit. But you should use something like this, something that will get your attention as you are looking at your waveform and going through, and it makes it infinitely easier to edit your audio and will help to eliminate or drastically reduce those glitches in the matrix. There you have it. I hope you found this video useful at the very least. If you want more, you got to let me know below. Give me a thumbs up and all that good YouTube stuff. Did I sell you on a little $3 dog clicker? Man, it makes editing so much easier for me. Maybe for you as well. I'll put a link to Amazon down in the description. It's my affiliate link, so if you are so kind as to buy one of these, I'll get about 8 or 12 cents or so, if even that. Now, maybe you've been thinking after watching these videos, you know what? I would really like to do something for Michael. I appreciate these videos. I want to buy him a cup of coffee. I'll put a link to that below as well. Buymeacoffee.com, whatever my username is. Real Michael T, I do believe. If you want more videos, got to let me know. And until next time, go out there and produce something.